Good morning, lovely people. So it's Suze from Crowfire Soul Crafting. So thank you for being with me. Welcome back and welcome to any new subscribers. Lovely to have you with us. So I've gone off. As you know, I do work with lots of different mediums, and I think I said in the last video, I've sort of gone back to me roots, to me polymer clay, and it's really quite funny how you sort of remember how you work with it, but polymer clay has been amazing, because when you sort of look at the first few books on polymer clay and things like that, they're, you know, you didn't have all the tools, and then people started coming out with these tools. I think I said last time about like the pasta machine and things like that, which is a godsend. Although I think I should have bought an electric one, but there we go. So I'm playing around. I'm not really totally liking what I'm doing at the moment. I think some of it is because I sort of mess around with the polymer clay. My style is very me. You know, it's not normal, most of it, and the normaler that's a new word, the normaler pieces are not very me, and I tend to dislike them. But then I look at the more unusual pieces I do, and then I think, oh god, they're really weird. But I'm not doing it to sell, so you know, I don't have to really think of anything being commercial as such. I just I want to make pieces for me, and I don't put all my pieces as jewelry pieces. Some pieces I put on my mixed media art stitchery pieces, so I can really afford to play around with some weird and wonderful. But it was so weird because I sort of started a couple of weeks ago, and some of it was like, this is traditionally, I would say, something that I would make. So I add little bits on. I do what is nice nowadays, you've got little tiny cutters to do things like this. So that is from that hole there made to either put it on a pendant, to hang it on something, to stitch it on a piece, whatever I want to do. I haven't sanded the back yet or anything, and it's going to stay matte. I'm not going to coat that in anything. I have played around with resin. Oh my god, there, you know, you think you slap a bit of resin on, you put it under the heat to UV resin, you put it under the heat to thingy it, and that's that. No, it's not. There is quite an art to it. I haven't mastered it. This one, I've already put a little jump ring on. This piece, I need to make sure I stay in shot. This piece, I did Makumigami, where you add like lots of colours together. You do it in layers, and then you push tools and things into it. My tools are here by the side, but of course I can't reach them. Here we go. So you use like ball tools, and you push into the clay, and then you squish it all back together again, and then you slice it, and you get all these weird and wonderful colours where you've mixed the clays like this, which I find really fun. So I put that on there. I have actually sanded the back, but I haven't polished it right up. But again, I don't think I will. It's, you know, I mean, if I wear it, it's not totally, I sort of like it, but I am playing at the moment. I added some copper leaf, and again pressed a smaller ball tool in to, you know, just, it's quite random. This is an older piece. Oh, what was that? This is a much older piece that I did a good few years ago, and that's just you know, like a face mold and a butterfly mold, and do you know, I don't know how I did that because it looks really... Oh, I might have used gold clay, actually. Might have used gold and silver clay in that because it hasn't got mica powder on. Yeah, so yeah, that could go on the front of a journal, a book cover, you know, it could go on a canvas because it's flat backed. You could use that for all sorts of different things. This was one of the first ones that I put resin on, so I did this last week. So I haven't polished the back yet or sanded the back or anything. You use wet and dry, you know, going up to the finer, and then you use your Dremel with your piece on and just buff it. So you buff that till you, and you do get quite a nice shine. Actually, I was quite surprised because I do have, because I work with Fimo, and I do have the Fimo lacquers and stuff, and the only thing with these is they really stink, but they do dry fairly quick, and they're much easier than resin. Resin is not an easy thing. I'm hats off to anyone that uses resin, because I'm well impressed with you. But all I did was put some resin around the outside, so I've left the ribbon undone and that bit undone. There's a little tiger's eye piece in there. Yeah, so, and that's got your mica powders on. I've got these I bought back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, and look, you know, I've used, and they're still so much. So these were made by Fimo, by I don't know how you say it, Eberhard Faber, who make Fimo, and but it is just mica powder. They call it metallic powder. That's antique gold, which is probably what's on there. But I've had these that long. But I have got other mica powders that I'm using. And you can use like eyeshadow and stuff, you know. Obviously, don't use eyeshadow if you're still using it. That's really not a good idea. Put it on clay. Now, I've got my oven on because I want to bake these. So let me just check my oven's up to temperature. And it is. So I'm just going to put these in the oven, and I'm going to cover it with my little aluminium tent. It stops it burning. But I've got a proper Fimo thermostat to tell me when it's up to temperature and stuff. Actually, it's way past temperature for some reason. It's gone up a bit high, so I'll have to keep an eye on that because we don't want that burning. So yeah, so I did them, and I thought, oh, I'll do these. Let me check that I'm still in shot. So I thought maybe I could turn them into a pair of earrings, maybe. Don't particularly like them, but then I did this piece, and I pressed like a sheet into that to get, don't know where the other bit of that is. So, well, the other bit. So that one, I've done like a little round bit and then another round bit. So that'll just be hooked together on one long dangly pendant. I mean, I'm not enamoured with most of what I've made. That bit I put the resin on. That's how I know that resin is not easy to do. I don't think there was any air bubbles in, but I've got dents. I did the outside of the clay with some coppery paint. I have actually buffed and sanded the back of that one. Sorry if the sun is, well, it's lovely to have the sun, so I'm not going to complain. I did two little rune ones. Go with oh, I've done this. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'm still punching out. I've got a little hand drill and I'm punching out those holes because for some reason I want to do that. But I think I'm going to probably I'll sand it and then I'm probably going to put it onto another bit of clay. And I've got Fimo sort of wet clay that I can use to bond it properly. I did this one. I got a little mould from Etsy, and I did that little, it's called a pentagram. Represents earth, air, fire, water and spirit. So and the hand reaching up, so it's got a lot of, it's an air element type of thing. This no, not this one, this one is going to be used in a piece of art that I want to make. So I made that to go into a hanging piece, which I'll probably show you as I'm doing it. I've got to get into the wardrobe and get into a big box for my wood, because I need like a circle of wood for that one. And then I've this one, which I really like, my mushroom. I've added a little tree charm on. I've done like the jump ring. Oh, what's happening? There we go. So I've added a little tree charm. What I don't like is I've got a lot of these like cords. I got them off Amazon. You know, they come already done, already crimped, very easy. But I don't, to me, they're not finished. So I've ordered some sort of other jewelry findings. I've got a whole drawer of all sorts of bits and bobs, but yeah, so I've ordered some stuff. Then what I'll possibly do is cut these off. I can reuse them, and add beads and bits, because I just think that's just too plain. I know people like plain. I mean, this is for me anyway. To me, it's just too plain. It's just, it doesn't work for me. I did a little, well, he's not a crow, he's a raven. A little raven. I haven't sanded or done anything. So that's what it's like when you don't sand and stuff. You've got like a funny shine. That's where it's sticking to the tile that you've got it on. I've left all the edges all crinkly where I put it through the pasta machine. I like that look. Most people would obviously smooth it off and make it all nice, but I liked that rough sort of look and texture. This one, totally different, completely smoothed everything off. It's completely smooth. I've buffed, there's no varnish or lacquer or anything on this. I've just buffed it and it's got a bit of a shine. I love the way polymer clay is just so bendy. I don't recommend bending your pieces, but you know, some you can, some when they're really nice and pliable and thin. Again, another one like that, but what I used is my blade, my crinkly blade. I don't think you can see it, and I've done like little marks in it. It's quite sweet. Again, tried some resin on that. Oh my god, made a complete mess of it, but you know. And then this was the first one I put resin on. What a bloody mess I made of that. So that piece is not exactly usable at all for anything really. But I may put it on a piece of art at some point and disguise it a bit, and I don't know. And I made two smaller bits, the same as sort of this, for say maybe some earrings. So I'm gonna make up maybe some earrings with that. That was the bit that went on the top, so that was going to dangle a bit like that. So that was the other rune bit I made. So this is just to hold, and you know, it's not being turned into any jewelry or anything like that. This one again, I like it. I like it. I covered this in the Fimo varnish. I didn't try and put resin on it or anything. And I sort of polished the back a bit, you know, used the sandpaper. I just don't like it on that. It needs more, maybe beads to the side of it. It's just, yeah, I like some big silver beads or something, and maybe 2 or 3 of these instead of just one. It doesn't do it for me. It just doesn't work. Let me just check my oven in case my temperature's gone a bit mental, because it seems a bit high. So hopefully it's dropped down a bit. Oh yeah, we're nearly correct. So and then I'll show you some bits that I did before. I mean, you have seen some of my older bits because they're on some of my fabric art stitchery pieces. So I've got a very big tub here. I've got all sorts of bits in here. I mean, some really horrific bits, but so this bit I made on and put it on some fabric. It's got a loop so it can be hung, or I don't know, because I did another one like this and I put a hook on so it could be hung, but then I cut the hook off and I actually stitched it to a bigger piece of work, and I think this would be lovely stitched to a bigger bit of work. I mean, I suppose you could wear it as a really big pendant, and some people would like that. Maybe if there's a big like ribbon through it, it would be quite, well, it'd be quite a statement piece. I love her, she's so cute. But yeah, so there's that. Then there's things like this. The reason I like these is because I did so much work on these, polishing them with my Dremel, and I wish you could feel them. They're so soft. They're just like silk. It's amazing. This is as ugly. I like all the patterning. This is like Makumigami. I love all that. This is a wooden ring, and I coated it completely in Fimo. There's the back. It's got a little bit of a stamped pattern in it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty ugly. I think I shouldn't have done that, but I did. So, but it's all experiments, you see. You try all sorts of different bits. Then I've got like these. This is on like a big pin, so you could again stitch that to a bigger piece, or I mean, you could wear it as a brooch. I've got a few of them. Oh, that hasn't got Fimo on it actually. There's so many. This I don't know what possessed me with this one. And did I make that as an incense holder? But then the ring, yes, I might have made this as an incense thing because I put a hole in her head. Yeah, that's a weird one, but it needs some work. It needs to be polished and things and stuff, which I haven't done. So you see, you need to get rid of all these horrible bits on it. But yeah, that's a weird one. Well, most of mine are weird. This I turned into like a necklace, but I did, I used a French, what they called, French knitter doll thing to make the braid. I think that's crochet yarn. I do like this one. I put like a charm on. She's got like, oh, there's a big crystal there. There's a bit of crystal. Yeah, you can just about see it. Yeah, I like this one. Again, I varnished it. And in a way, I wish I just left it and really sanded it and stuff. But I've sort of varnished over the whole thing. So, but I do like that one. I might actually put that one in that box. Then I've got some really weird face ones where I put the face in the mold and then I push all the clay out and I just, yeah, I make it all thin and weird. And I can put holes in that. So if I want to sew that onto a piece, it'd look great on a piece. do you know what? I might keep him out because I really liking the colours, and I think I could start a piece of that. This is another of that one that I showed you. It's love. I just love the fact that I got it so soft. This is like a glittery Fimo. Back's plain. But yeah. Oh yeah, because this is what I used as my base clay. And then where you slice your magami, then you put it on another piece of clay, and then you flatten it, and then it sticks to that clay. So that's sort of it's called not a slice. Well, it is a slice, but can't remember what it's called now. Oh, this is a big piece. I've got a hole up there. So this I was making to hang as like a decoration piece. It's not a piece of jewelry. It's quite heavy, that one, actually. And I haven't done anything to the back of it, and it's really ugly. It's got a nice piece of agate there. He's a bit weird because whenever I look at him, I see a foot. So it's like a head on a foot. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but lots of nice foil. No, it's not foil, it's gold leaf. But I got no hole in this. So again, I haven't finished the back. There's loads. I really need to sit and do lots with the back pieces. There's her. She's high. She's like a little flowery sort of nymphy thing. I don't know. She's but again, she'd look great on a piece of fabric, and some, like, maybe make some other flowers all around her and stuff. That would be really cool. Yeah, I like this one, actually. She's quite cute. I do a lot of faces. I really like them. But yeah, that back is pressed into like a wood plate thing. So you get like a wood texture. So you don't really need to like sand when you do stuff like that, because you've got that like patterny sort of thing in it. But yeah, it's quite nice, that piece. Oh, this, yeah, I loved this. So I used alcohol inks with this. But then I put a wood like piece on the back, and I was going to hang that way somehow, but I never really finished it. And I don't know. I love this bit, but I wish I'd done something else with it. But a lot of this is experimenting. So this is another one that I did that lots of foil on it. It's got a little face on it. And then it's got indent patterns with the ball tool. It's on that sort of colour clay. Again, the back needs doing. Oh, this piece, yeah. So this has got lots of different sort of shapes. And oh, there's something come off there, actually. It's broken. Yeah, something off that. I don't know what's come off that. So I could probably mend that with something going over the top again and rebake it with some, as long as I stick some liquid clay on it. So, but I can see something's come off that, which is a shame, because I quite like that. I love this shape and this bit, how I did this bit, but you know. Oh, this bit has got the lovely charm with the Egyptian eye. And then I just did really dark colours. I've got 2 pieces of lapis in that. Yeah, I quite like that. Embedded that, because that charm already had the ring on it, so I could use that. So you can always do that with charms. Again, back needs doing, really needs doing, needs sorting out. That one. It looks, most of it I seem to half finish, because I do them. I love like making them, and then I don't do anything with them, because either I don't like them when they're finished. That's got 2 malachite pieces in, or I just don't actually know what to do with them. God knows what that is. I like the flower, but I don't know what that, I think I was experimenting with stuff. Yeah, don't know. There is quite a few in there like that. Oh, this one is a Feu one. So I made this one when I was on my Awakening Rune course, which was 2020. And I started working with the runes. So this was like to celebrate the work with Feu and stuff. I haven't finished the back of that. No, I must do that. I'm going to keep that out because that is important. Oh, that's wire wrapping. It's a piece of glass, tea glass. I've got a weird tree person. Again, this really is to go onto a piece of fabric. I wish I hadn't put the varnish on it. But sometimes the varnish brings out, when you've done like different colours, where you've blended them, marbled them in together, it really brings them out if they're all dark, and they're all quite dark. There's a dark blue and brown and stuff. So I did put it on there, but yeah, don't know with that. My voice is going that's a bit weird. Oh, this one I love, but I hate again the wooden thing. But I love him. I don't know what he is, but he's lovely. I love him. That one's really hot. I looked at the back and I was like, oh my good God. But, you know, sometimes the backs are a bit like that, and, you know. What else have I got in here? Oh, I've got this, like, what is it called? Impression plate thing. And this is my favourite one, the spirals. I like this. It's got a couple of bits of seagrass in it. Lovely. I did it on gold clay. Still needs the back doing, but I do like that one. And that is mica powder's gone over the thing with mica powder. Yeah, I like that one. In fact, I like quite a lot. Oh, this is just, again, an Egyptian eye one. It's not necessarily for anything. Again, back ain't been done because I didn't do anything with it. I was a little tiny face, and I've done a wood like type background, and then it's got the spirals on the back with some little flowers. Yeah, it's quite sweet. Then I tried ones with like holy bits. It's okay. I don't know, it'd probably go quite nice on maybe a bit of fabric, and you could do some like French knots or something in there. Oh God, there's so many in here to show you. I mean, we'll be here forever. Oh, there's another one of my little face, but she looks like she's got a funny nose and stuff. Haven't done anything with the back. I don't know what that's really weird. I don't know what I used with that. I wonder if it was alcohol inks. I don't know. That's the thing, you don't remember. That's Mr. Tree Man. He's a bit weird. I quite like the shape and stuff, and I like the wood thing, but yeah, I'm not quite sure about it. I think there's quite a lot of duds in here. I like this, but I didn't I mean, it would be great as a hairpin. I mean, I've got hardly any hair, so it wouldn't work for me. Or, I mean, no, it'd make a nice brooch. Yeah, I could put a brooch pin on that. That would be quite nice, actually. Yeah, that would be quite cool. I'm not going to show you all of them because you're going to be so bored. This is the thing where you extrude the clay, and and then it gives this crackly edge, which I love, and then you spiral it up. I do like it, but again, I think that would be better on a piece of fabric or something. This is a huge, big piece. It's got some garnets and stuff in. Don't know with that. I don't know what I can do with that. I could possibly, because I could sew it and maybe sew over there and sew round it and make it something. Let me check my oven again because I get a bit nervous about it. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to take a sip of my tea because I think my tea's going to now be, oh, it's nearly cold. I don't like cold tea much. Yeah, another one of them, and I sort of put sea glass in it. I quite like it. Again, I think that needs to sort of maybe, I mean, you could put a piece on it and make it a pendant. It's quite big. It's quite heavy with that in it. I think it would be better again on a piece of fabric. So that's the thing with a lot of my stuff. You know, I do turn it into bits on my fabric. That's got a piece of lepidolite in the back. That would be nice, like stuck on a piece of wood, like a little, like a canvas or something, because that's quite, you know, with stuff around it, that would make a nice art piece. Oh god, there's so many in here, I can't show you them all. Oh, this is one of my faves. Oh my god, I love this piece. I just love it, and I don't know why. I've no idea why I love this so much. This, I didn't put any varnish on it, and look at the shine on that. I did all of that shine with the Dremel, and oh, if you could feel that, it's like well, like you say, as smooth as a baby's bum. Oh my goodness, I don't go around stroking babies' bums, by the way, so but it's lovely. Oh, I love this. I love it. That, I think I've got a bit of translucent clay in there. Yeah, and this, I get this out often and I go, what am I going to do with it? Because I need to do something with it. But I think I would love that as a pendant. But I don't know how to, or what, no, I don't know what to use to attach it that would make it look really good. I mean, I could put like some fabric behind it and make a hoop type of thing and then it over, but I don't know. So yeah, or maybe she just becomes a piece of art, because she would be quite amazing as a piece of art. So there's that piece. I've got a lot of other stuff in it. Oh, this one's ugly as hell, but I was trying to play with some wire. I can't even get it unstuck. There we go. So this, I was doing this mad piece, but this was like an experiment and it works brilliantly, and that would go amazing on some fabric, and you can sew all round it. Do you know what? I know she's ugly, bless her. I don't know why I think it's because I think I was trying to put in like little rhinestones in her eyes and it went a bit wrong. So she is slightly scary. She's got a stare to her. But you know, that might be cool to keep out and do something with. Yeah, so we've got a couple of bits that I want to work on now. This is what I do. I go through the box and then bits speak to me. I made this bit, I think, when I made the Fayou piece. I sort of, because I was using the same sort of colour clay, and then I make different bits. So I cut the star out with a cutter, and then I used the star because I thought, why not? I often do that if I cut out pieces. So those I've covered. Again, really, I mean, look at the state of the back. That's probably why I never did anything with it, because I wasn't really thinking about the back of the work for a long time, and And then, you know, I'd look at them and go, oh my God. So yeah, so I would need to do some work with that. That's just nothing. Don't know. I like this one actually. I just like the colour of this and how thin I got these bits. I think I just mixed a dark clay. I don't know. But that would be great again on a canvas or something, or, you know, a little thing. Oh, that's just, I think that's, again, that stuff. Again, I'm not really too keen on the glossy shine of that, and I haven't done the back yet, but it's, I mean, it's all right. And there's a lot that are all right. I love this. It sort of looks like a little beehive. So I wondered with this about doing it, because I got some I've got bee stamps, and I've got lots of bits with the bee stamps, so I could stamp some fabric, and I've also got quite a bit of die cuts. I think I've got a big bee, and so I could make like a picture. This is flat, and I think I did a bit of sanding on that. Yeah, so I mean that would make, that's got 2 tiger's eye in it. I think that would make quite a nice piece. There's another little face. I like this little face actually. It's really quite cute. Yeah, I could turn that into maybe a pendant. Need to again do the back. That's sort of just a nature based. It's got like lots of flowers. It's got the tree bark bit, which I mean that is fabulous. Look at that. I could do a little bit of sanding on that, just but yeah, that's quite nice. Could obviously turn that into a pendant. Oh, we got one of those little, I did a little spirally thing. It's got some gold leaf and stuff. You could make that into a pendant. It's got a little bit that you could attach at the top, add it to something else. Oh my goodness, there's still so many in here. There's some wooden pendants in here. There's some wire wrapping in here. There's some fabricy stuff in here. God knows what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, what is that? I've no idea. I mean, I don't, it looks like it's broken, and I don't know. Oh, we've got another Fayou. So obviously made 2. They're actually really nice. I need to get them out. I need to keep them out. I'll do the back of them later. Make sure they're, what else have I got? I've got more faces. I've got a weird purpley sort of impy face. But so you could drill a hole in that, and then you could add that with other bits. Oh, I did one of them, but oh no, that's broken. Oh, a lot of that's broken off. So that's probably, I don't know why that's in here then. This one is to be hung again. It's more like a decorative piece, not a pendant. Yeah, so I suppose I could keep that out and do some work on that. I could hang them. So if I get out, where's the other one gone? I don't know what I did with it now. Was it that one? That one. I might take them out and do something with them. This I liked because I did some like, I did some lovely flowers, and I did some, I don't know what that is though. That looks like one of my die cuts. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what I mean, I suppose I could turn it into a pendant, could put a hole in it, drill a hole in it. Oh, this I just loved because I managed to get the shine from the Dremel. I didn't do the back, but I did, well, I've sanded it, I haven't polished it. But yeah, I polished that and I ended up getting such a shine to it. It looks like it's covered in varnish and it's not. So I don't particularly like it, but I love this fire sort of effect I got with it. I'm going to move because I've got so many, let's pop them in there. I've got so many different bits in there. Oh, I folded that over. I don't know, it's not that successful. I've got flowers and a dragonfly on it. It's okay. I mean, yeah, you could probably, I mean, if I thingy it up, and I could probably do something with it. What else have we got in here? Oh, we've got this weird little he's got a little skull in his little, he's like a little flowery little impy, I don't know what you'd call it, but these were nice with the Mukami Gami. Again, it needs polishing, and that'll come up quite a nice shine on that. It looks like there was something there, but maybe there wasn't. There's another one of them because I made a whole load of it. So yeah, I think they will come up lovely. I might actually keep them out as well to do a bit of polishing. So I've got a few little bits coming out to do some work on. I won't show you that one. Oh yeah, she's all right again. I've done the lovely spirally, so I don't need to really do anything with that. She hasn't got any gloss or anything over her, so, but she's quite nice. I could turn her into a pendant or something. What else? I'm not going to bore you with all of them. I've got a few bits and pieces in here, so I'm not sure whether a few... that's the problem. You keep them together like this, they're bound to break a bit. Oh, I got Mr. Leafy Man. So again, I did like the brown with the what's it called? The tree bark background. He could do with a good look at my fingerprints in it. See, you're meant to smooth all that out. See, I'm not professional, but I love doing it. And then I made loads of little leaves. So again, I might keep him out because he was going to go in a hoop thing that I had planned. I don't have a clue what I was doing there. Just playing, I think. That's the thing. I mean, some of them are hideous. Oh, that one's a bit... Yeah, you can see. I still do love all the faces. It is my thing. That feels a bit loose. Yeah, that's loose. Yeah, I might have to put that back in the oven and stick a bit of wet clay on that, liquid clay. I just love the pattern of that. God knows what that is. Again, another one of those weird... I think I was just playing with the foil and whatever, but... there is some ugly stuff. Oh, I didn't know I'd done that. Oh my goodness, I need to finish that. That's Uru's. So that's the second rune. Oh my goodness. Yeah, keeping that out. So you just don't know what you've done half the time. This was a weird one. I loved this little bit. But then I hate this. And sometimes I think you ruin bits. You know, you do stuff and... Oh, I don't know what was... Why is there a flower stuck on the back of that? Oh, there's some flowers in here. Oh, I've got another one of them. So I think I'm going to polish them. I want to polish them. I want to see what they look like. I've got another eye, Egyptian eye thing. I think was that well, that's a rune as well. We keep that out. I'll play with that. Oh, there's another one of them. So I got 2 of them. So I want to put them in a piece of work. Definitely, I can see something with them. Yeah, I think that's. I mean, there are quite a few more in here. That was quite nice. Looks like a sort of porcelain mask. Oh, it's ever so shiny. I've buffed that. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. Yeah, I've buffed that. It's got some lapis in. That's quite nice actually. I quite like that. Yeah, quite like that. Oh yeah, I like this in the fact that I like how the clay is like marbled. I've done that folded over again. I don't think I'm very successful at that, and I've done that with the one that's in the oven. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Oh, and then I did this weird bit. I've no idea what the hell I was thinking with that. So, but it would probably work on a bit of fabric or something. Or a book cover or something like that. So that's the thing, you just experiment. Oh, I like this. This reminds me of the earth. I do like that one. Yeah, I think we're, oh, I liked this actually. So I'll show you this one. She's got lots of flowers. She's quite nice, I suppose. And then this was like the Egyptian eye, and I've put 2 bits of malachite in it, and it's turquoise and gold, and I need to do the back. And I have put a jump ring in, so obviously I was gonna, so I'll keep that out. Right, I'm gonna pop these all away. So yeah, so I thought I would just show you my vast collection. Well, I haven't even shown you all of it, but you've seen enough of it, I think, to you're probably gone to sleep by now. You've disappeared. You've left me. But yeah, so I'm getting back into it. But what is happening this time? Do you know, I've been on this journey with polymer clay for so long. But I sort of, first of all, I was playing around with it back in the 80s and or early 90s, whatever, and I didn't really do much with it. Then I sort of experimented more when I picked it up again, and then that was when I found out there's loads of you know, tools that make it easy and all of that sort of thing. And then now it's like I'm enjoying faffing around with the clay still. I love it, but I want to turn them into things. That's where I am now. I want to sort of go a bit further and yeah, and turn them into stuff, pieces of art or jewelry. I mean, I probably will, you know, make a lot of this into jewelry. I mean, some of it is fairly simple. It's sort of already there. I mean, you could wear that and string it on something, and yeah. Oh, I do love her. She's just so gorgeous. So yeah, I thought I would just do that video just to sort of show you where I am. I'm a bit all over the place at the minute with stuff. I've sort of put me crystal journal to the side because I've been playing with the clay, and I haven't done a lot of sewing either. So but I need to sort of arrange my time so that I can do a bit of journaling and a bit of this. And the other thing that I'm desperate to do, which I haven't done for a good while, is work in my little mushroom journal, or any of my art journals. I need to do like an art journal page. So, but I think this week is a bit busy. I'm going out for the day tomorrow. So, yeah. Anyway, I think this is a massive long video, probably one of the longest I've done. I am so sorry if you're bored and left halfway through, but then you won't hear me saying I'm sorry. So, but what I might do is with the pieces that I've pulled out, I might sort of take you through some bits of the stages, if not all of the stages, on what I'm, you know, what I'm doing with them. And I'm waiting today to get a little haul from Amazon of some bits and pieces to work with the jewellery side of it, so that I can make putting them together a bit not as plain. I don't want the how they're going to be put together as too plain, and all I seem to have is these like coloured leather pieces that I did get off Amazon, but they're just too boring, and I need something a bit more unusual, I think. I mean, some can be plain and that's fine, but I think some of them just need zhuzhing up a bit with some, maybe some sari silk or stuff like that I can do. So yeah, so that's me and my polymer clay journey, and I'm gonna go. Thank you if you managed to get to the end of the video. I'm so sorry it's so long, and thank you again, you know, for subscribing and everything, and the new subscribers, that's lovely. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm not quite sure, might be towards the end of the week. I might be able to get up a video and maybe see if I've sort of started working on any of these, and I can sort of show you what I've done with the ones that I've taken out. So I feel like this one I need to actually do some wet felting. I think I want a piece of wet felting with these colours, or enough similar. I mean, you don't want them exactly the same because then they can't be seen, and I've got drill holes in them, and I might give them a bit of a buff up and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Love and blessings, and hope you're enjoying whatever you're doing craft wise, and hope you had a lovely weekend, and I will see you again. Bye.